Good morning, everyone. It's Eric here from Cabin on the Cooley Farm, and welcome to Saturdays at Cabin on the Cooley Farm, where we're connecting urban and suburban to rural and agriculture. All right. So welcome, everyone. You might notice it's a little bit different digs here in the shop today. I'm back here after being out at the cabin for the last two live streams. I've got the tractor pulled out and I've got the calf catcher in the background with the meativator attached to it. And we're ready to go with our calving episode number 6. Colin, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I guess it's not coming through my earbuds. Hopefully this is all right. Yeah, I can hear you. So how's it going?
Oh, doing pretty good. Been difficult with all the calving.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how's your week been this week as far as calving goes?
Oh, good. We had the C-section, and then the next day we had to do another pull on one of the other heifers.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we haven't lost any calves yet.
Yeah. So I believe we have 9 calves right now. Due date was yesterday, the first day that we were supposed to have calved. But because we have Angus-type cattle, I'll get my head in front of that light. Because we have Angus-type cattle, they generally start calving about a week early. Anyways, yeah, we had a real difficult thing. It looks like we have a visitor here. We had a real difficult time Wednesday night. We had a heifer that was trying to have her first calf. She ran out of room inside, so when the calf was going to turn around to come out frontwards, like this is how they come out, it was backwards. And so we tried pulling it a bit ourselves and got the vet, and we had vet Megan and her husband Trevor came and saved the day for us. We didn't have very high hopes, but when they got that calf out, it was alive and mother was alive, and it was actually pretty amazing. So anyways, we have company, but that's okay. So that was difficult. Then the next day, we had another first calver that just wasn't dilated enough, not a terribly big calf, but it was a really hard pull. Colin helped me out on that like a trooper. But anyways, how's the sound, Colin? Is it okay?
Tiny bit of echo, but it's fine.
Yeah. I was trying to use my earbuds here, but they didn't kick in.
Well,
we're not going to be on. We're not going to be. Yeah, we're not going to be on this computer too long, anyways, because we're going to go to my phone and camera and head out into the yard and look at some live calves in a few minutes. But
assuming that the internet booster works.
Yes,
it should work fine. But
I tested it and it should be good. Anyways, so we want to spend maximum time out there, so let's get going. I'll just remind you right now, if you are watching, leave a comment to be entered to spin the meativator at the end of the episode here. Colin has also got the names of people that commented on last week's episode after it was live, so we'll have a few people to choose from. And let's get started with our Coulee Corner segment. So, Colin, you play the middle one video there that doesn't have the solar water in the picture. We'll look at that first. For Coulee Corner today, we're just west of the cabin in a different branch of the Coulees, and we call this area the Little Spring. The Little Spring is smaller, but there is spring water that comes out of the side of the hill, and even when it's this dry, that spring never runs dry. It is so dry right now, I do have a water set up and I have the spring fenced off so they don't muck it up. There are some yearlings in the coulees, although the only grass to eat is really what was growing from last year. But anyways, this is the Little Spring. There's lots of rocks down in this area and over there. The side of the coulee there's really interesting rocks over there. Just out of interest's sake, this is something that my brother-in-law built years ago. You can't see much of it, just the roof from here, and the roof's partly blown off. We might have to do something about that. It's actually a change room for, we had the idea that people might actually be able to swim in the little spring over here, but it turned out to be too mucky. More clay and muck and silt, not a lot of sand in it. So it's mainly just for looking, not really for swimming. Okay, so that's the little spring. I'll just show you real quickly here. Have a look at that rock. That's a rock that I picked up yesterday. That's a pretty interesting piece of granite. Granite normally has lighter minerals in it, but there's a few blotches of black in it. So that's kind of an interesting rock. Anyways, just to finish this up, one more video to show you a close-up of our solar watering system that Colin and I set up yesterday afternoon at the little spring. So go ahead and play that video as well, Colin. So this is a small spring that is pretty dry, but it is ground fed, so it will never dry up completely. And we've got some yearlings in this part of the coulees right now. This is west of the cabin. We're just going to set up the electric fence tomorrow morning so that the yearlings can't get into where the cabin is anymore. But they need a water source that's not all mucky, and this is it. So we brought out the solar watering system today. We have 2 of these, and it's just about full. We have to wait here to make sure that it doesn't overflow. It's on a bit of an angle here, but there's the water. The water might seem pretty dirty, but cattle don't need water that's really clean because they're ruminants. So yeah, that's one of our solar watering systems at the little spring. So a couple things as I watch that video is how devastatingly dry it is right now. Man, we need rain, but I won't complain about that any more than this. The other thing is my comment about clean water. I should maybe correct that. It is important for cattle to have relatively clean water. It's just that ruminants don't need water that is as bacteria free as monogastrics, like pigs and humans and stuff, because most of the stuff that goes into the rumen, they just don't need it. Anyways, so those two are the 2 videos. We're going to go into the main section in a minute here. I just want to mention a couple of things here. I'll remind you about this, our Cabin on the Coulee Beef Ambassador Program. That is, of course, if you recommend a friend to buy our beef, you can get some free beef. I'll show you a couple more things. Speaking of our beef, we got an animal done. Normally we get our animals done at TK Ranch, but we recently got an animal done at Provost Packers so that we could get a bunch of beef jerky. So I'll show you some pictures here. We have 8-ounce or half-pound packs, and we have 1-pound packs of beef jerky, and we have a 1/8, I think 2-ounce pack here of beef jerky as well. This is the same size as the previous stuff that we had. Anyways, we had them make up a special order of beef jerky for our beef jerky without any nitrites in it and without any sugar in it. And so it's really healthy. And that's that. The other thing I'll mention really quickly before we get into the calving part of the live stream here is also this one, Wetland Web Design. Colin's website, wetlandwebdesign.ca. If you want a reasonably priced, amazing website made up, contact Colin, and he can also arrange for hosting of your website as well. Okay, so now we're just about ready to go out into the yard and switch over to the phone. But before we do that, I'm getting attacked by a cat. Before we do that, we will, I have 2 videos to show you. This goes back to the problems we had with the one heifer with a C-section here. And this morning, our daughter Dana is home from university, so that's good. She's finished her degree at the U of C now. She shot a couple videos. Well, I shot one and she shot the other one. So the first little video here, it's only about 15 seconds long, is me milking out because the calf is still not very well. He doesn't walk very well. So I'm getting this heifer that had the C-section in and milking her. So let's watch this little video. I'm not sure what happened to the sound there, but it doesn't matter. It was just the visual of me milking the cow. Now here's the little guy that was delivered backwards by C-section. Here's him drinking this morning. We'll watch this, and then we'll get ready to head outside. Okay, there's our little guy and a cat over there. He's sucking out of the bottle. I just milked his mother out. His mother is the one that had the C-section. She is up there in the shed, and she doesn't really want to have anything to do with him. So we're not sure where we're going to go. But if you go around here, you can see his left rear leg is not, he's got a pinched nerve and he's not bearing much weight on it. But hopefully he'll improve. He's eating very well, so that's good. So that calf, he actually ate or drank 1.5 liters of his mother's milk this morning, and then another liter of milk replacer. He was really hungry this morning, so that was really good. Okay, so I think I'm ready, Colin. I'm going to remove myself from the stream. Are you still there? Can I hear your voice?
Should be.
Okay, sounds good.
The audio did come through on the videos, by the way.
It came through on my earbuds, but the audio from you is coming in on my speakers. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm going to leave here, and then I'm going to join the broadcast studio with my phone, and we'll head outside, everyone. So stay tuned.
All right.
Okay.
If you can hear me, you're having difficulty with echo. You should probably leave the shop. Just give me a minute. I'll go and talk to him. I muted your mic because it's screeching. So just leave the shop and we'll try.
The mic here is working now, right?
It works, but it screams.
Okay.
Like it echoes. So you better. When you get outside, I'll unmute.
Wow, it's not the greatest weather. It was a lot nicer this morning. So do you hear me, Colin?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Awesome. I'm just going to turn my volume up a little bit so I can hear it better. Well, it's actually raining a bit right now, but we're going to walk down to the barn here, and we're going to check out some of these calves and cows. So the first thing we're going to do... Oh, I see a calf right now, and a cat. Should show up on the live stream here.
Yep, it's a little bit laggy,
Here's
but
one
you
of our
can
cats.
see what's going on.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's get a close-up of this little girl. Hi there. This is the girl that we pulled on Thursday with a hard pull, but she's fine. There's her tag number. And the cow that's moving over there is her concerned mother. She's not too sure about this. She's having a good, she's sitting at, it's weird. The sun is kind of shining, but it's kind of spitting a little bit too. Okay, so let's go and see what's over here. We'll go over to her mother. There's her mother in the corral. Here we go. Just got to open and close this gate. Okay. So there's the mother of the calf that we were just showing. here is the black one, is the one that had the C-section. And we got to find the other little guy. Here he is. He's standing up. But you can see that left leg good. Up.
Go. We're losing you a little bit.
He thinks I'm going to feed him. Okay, let's go out here. He'll see if he'll come over towards me. It should be better now.
Yeah.
This is not your calf. This is not your calf. Here he comes. Yeah. I was just hiding behind inside the shed, and it was a bit of a Faraday cage, so I'm out in the open. But yeah, his hip isn't great, so we'll kind of focus on his front end. But 2 or 3 days ago, he wasn't even getting around. He was just laying down. So that's pretty good. You're doing good. I think you're going to be okay, little guy. There you go. There you go. There we go. He's going to start licking me. He's looking for something to drink. But yeah, this is almost as good as being out here. So if you guys are, anyone that's watching this live can really get an idea of what it's like to be with the calves. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head out to the first calver pen. We got 3 or 4 more calves out there. We're going to see if the live stream holds for that. We've been on air for about 15 minutes. We have another 5 or 10 minutes, okay? So you just stay in here out of the rain, okay? And we'll go. And there's our dog Ella. She's decided to join us. Got to make sure to close the gate. I have problems with leaving gates open. There we go. See, there's the black heifer that had the C-section. If it's high enough resolution, you can probably see the stitches and the shaved hair on the side. So now we're going to walk around the front of the corrals. There's, just for perspective, there's our backyard and our house. And this is probably the most rain we've had all spring. There is the alley and the calving chute. It's a special calving chute. You can take the sides off if you need more room when you're doing a procedure or pulling calves. In this pen, we have 3 steers that are fattening and 2 bulls. This is Smokey, our yearling bull. And then the red bull sitting inside there laying down out of the rain, that is Jasper, our 2-year-old bull. Now, I believe I think Smokey just turned a year old today. Jasper turns 2, I think the 5th of May. So let's go up here. There's one of the fat steers.
Oh, I think we're losing you again.
There.
Oh.
I think it's coming back. You know what it was? See the red shed back there? I was in the shadow of that red shed from the internet signal, and it blocked us out temporarily. Okay, so we're going to go in here, climb through this. There, we're back. Let's go over here. So this is one that hasn't calved yet. She's probably going to calve in a week or 2. Here's a little calf across the fence, number 1J. He was the first calf that was born on the 24th of April, I believe. There's a couple more calves over there. The cows on the other side of the fence are the mature cows. The ones on this side of the fence are first calvers. Here's one that doesn't calve. Let's see if we can get it closer to this guy. See, this calf is just about a week old, so you can see he's starting to get a bit of fear. There he goes. Got to run back to mom. Fear is a healthy thing, though. There's another one there. Now let's go back here. We have, if some of you have been watching things on Facebook, I had a video that a lot of people saw, a close-up of one of the little red calves this year. That was just born a few days ago. We're going to go out to these guys, and we'll see if the internet signal holds. Colin, are you still there?
It's not great.
Hello?
Maybe we should try a. Can you still even hear me?
I'm still seeing the picture.
I'm not sure if he can. I'm not sure if anybody can hear me.
I can hear you. It's great. It's good right now.
Yeah,
Let me know.
think next time.
This is as far as I'm going to go. I just got to get out to these three.
Well, the video and the audio keep lagging pretty bad, but I think maybe next time. I think it might be just using a phone and not an actual proper laptop.
We're stretching the limits, I guess, eh?
Maybe I think a laptop might help instead next time.
Okay.
Because a laptop might be able to handle the. I don't know if it's.
Let's just not. How is the?
I am losing you completely right now.
Can you see the video?
No, it's like it's frozen up completely at this point.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head back, Colin. Okay. Okay, so I'll head back. I guess we need to boost it a little more.
I think we need a different device, is what we need basically. I think. I don't know, I'll have to test it out. I think the problem might just be that a phone is not really powerful enough to stream video and audio and stay connected all at the same time. A laptop would probably be a lot better at that. In the meantime, I actually have one last video to show. I'm not sure if I want to show it later, but I'll show it now. It's a little old. It's about 2 years old, but it's a post that we made a couple of years ago about how we handle catching a calf and tagging it. So I'll just play that now.
Got a calf here in the calf catcher. We're going to show you what we do with new calves. Put them up here. Water is closed. But this protects us. She'll come sniff the calf. I'll get an ear tag first. Oops. This ear tag helps us identify the calf and the mother so that they match up. Kind of like getting an ear piercing. This yellow tag is the RFID tag from the government that allows us to track all cattle that are born. Put that one in this ear. Okay. The other thing we do is we give each calf a shot of vitamin E and selenium, vitamin A, D, and E and selenium. Just a little poke. Whoops. It's okay. So that's done. Oh. And the last thing we do is weigh the calf. That's basically what we do when calves are newborn. We try to do this within a few hours of them being born. Thanks. Okay, good job there, Colin. way to improvise for me while I got back into range. So
Yeah.
while that video was playing, I'm glad he played that because I wanted to play that. Can you hear me, Colin?
Yeah, we can hear you again.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be loud and clear because I'm back down in the front here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's good. So I'm back in the pen here, and we're going to spend a bit of time with this little calf that we showed you right at the beginning. Because I guess we can't really see the 3 calves that are way in the back. It's just a little bit too far away for live streaming. But this one is good. Okay, so let's see how she is. And Colin, you can get ready to do the motivator pretty quick.
All right.
So this one is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so I'll just mention we have the cabin is open up this weekend. Our first guests are coming today. Another thing to mention is we're going to have our first guests doing a Farmsy farm tour this Sunday as well, and we're looking forward to that as well. So, yeah, we're excited about this weekend and the things that's going on at the farm and at the cabin, and we're just about ready here, I guess. So I think I'll just go out this way. Just pop open this gate. Try not to disturb the pop of that gate scared her a little bit, so she's got up. Well, let's just follow her while she goes to find her mama. There we go. There we go. Calf's gonna get a drink of milk. Oh no, it's going around back. Just wandering around. Okay, so that's a little bit of a glimpse of what life is like on the farm during calving season. There's good times. It's easy when the calves all come and you don't have to intervene in any way. And as all you have to do is tag the calves. But when you have calving trouble, it can make for some long nights and long days. So, Colin, are you ready to go spin the motivator?
She's not here this morning, but she commented on the last week's live stream, and the winner is Ray.
Okay, sounds good, Ray. Well, good luck. I think Colin is going to go spin the motivator. So we'll let you do that, and I will maybe head back up to the shop.
All right, I'm going to go spin the motivator, and I'll just flip you off then, or turn you off.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
So we landed on a 2-pack of short ribs. So congratulations, Ray. We'll get in contact with you and have that sent to you when we get a chance. Oh, are you back?
I just made it back up. So yeah, congratulations, Ray. It was the same prize as last week, so that's interesting. And try unmuting my mic. Good. So I made it back just after the motivator was done spinning. And congratulations, Ray. I guess that's about it for this week. And I guess that went relatively well. I guess we found out that we can't go really far away when we're live streaming. It's kind of only in the front part of the yard.
I was wondering maybe if it's just that the cell phone isn't powerful enough to handle streaming video.
Well,
we could maybe just try a laptop next time and see if that makes any difference.
Right, but it's kind of hard to walk around with a laptop. So
That's true, but yeah, try it anyway.
Anyways.
Something to consider.
Okay, well, I've got a little bit of rain on my glasses, so I can't see very well, but I guess that's okay. I think we'll wind it up. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and thanks for tuning in, anyone that watches this after the fact later today or later this week. So remember, if you're watching this after the fact, to leave a comment to say that you've watched it so that you could be entered to get your chance for spinning the Meanivator next week, okay? So I think we'll sign off here. So we will see you guys later. Okay.
Bye bye.
Have a good day.